continue. And this. So just that if you can make it clear as you're going through your presentation, this is a math room, or if it's an other, this is a Steve clue, because I'm taking a tally as we go along. Okay. Isaac, can you close that door so the noise isn't coming through?
Oh, I have to leave and rejoin.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, something about that system.
Steve?
Oh, can you see my game?
Yes, I can.
Isn't it classified as future?
Yeah, very cool.
Are we sharing screen by screen, or what are we doing?
We're sharing two screens, one for a slideshow and the other for the.
Okay, now can you do me a favor and make sure both of your mics are muted so that my mic will pick up everything? Otherwise, there'll be an echo. Isaac, you sure you're okay to stay? Yeah, but also, you know, if you need to go downstairs and touch base, you can do that too. We understand, okay? Yeah, I think your group wants the best for you, Isaac. So you need to take care of yourself right now, right?
I can say just.
Yeah,
Whatever
it's
makes you
okay.
feel comfortable.
Yeah, whatever you need. But also if you need to sit down to, like, let's take care of yourself, okay? Okay.
I'll try. Okay.
So I don't know if you can screen share at the same time, kids. I think it's one or the other.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
so where do you want to start?
we plan to like switch between tabs.
That's okay. So what you can do is just take turns sharing the
Okay,
screen.
okay.
So figure out who's going to share first.
I guess we can start with that first. If
Alright.
that's
Before we start, can anyone share why you've chosen Minecraft? And yeah, I love the topic. So
I think some of us have like played Minecraft before. Like I used to play Minecraft with Josh and Sudefa like last year during the pandemic.
oh,
And I think I got like a bit of like background knowledge on how like Minecraft mechanics and design works. So I think we thought it would be like interesting to like visualize our escape room using like those mechanics that we learned over.
mm. And why this really speaks to me is that passion for Minecraft can start often like in elementary school, right? So it was really relevant to those kids we're trying to inspire in grade 7 and 8. Okay, wonderful. Turn it over to you.
Okay, so
Right, what we're gonna have is the grade 12 escape room first, and then the
Okay.
grade 9 to 11 escape room, and then last grade, the elementary school.
Beautiful.
okay, so we're gonna start with the grade 12 escape room. I'll be presenting the grade 12 escape room. So this escape room is fully automated on Minecraft, so it can be considered a Minecraft experience by itself, or it could just be a visualization of the escape room. Okay, so our prompt is that we're part of a human resistance in a man versus machine battle, and we're tasked with infiltrating a scientist lab and finding the control unit to shut down the AI. But the robots have already seen this plan of attack, and we have to shut down the lab. They've shut us in the lab room, but we have to turn off the control unit and escape the AI. So, start screen share.
Okay.
So this is where you'll start off in our escape room. This is just the same prompt that we just read out. But this is just the background information for any players.
Beautiful.
And players don't need to take this book, it's just there for reference. So they can start exploring here. Some parts are locked off right now because you haven't unlocked any of the clues. But you're able to get rid of any of the locked gates, but you'll have to solve some puzzles. There's some background information here that's hidden in the desks. So, these are just like some lore clues.
Mhm.
So the main corridor can only be accessed through the front storage, so that's your first clue. So this is the main corridor. And this is the front storage, and this is where we'll find the first clue.
Wow, that is beautiful, kids. How did you incorporate the graphs into Minecraft and the pictures?
It's a plugin that you can incorporate with your server, and then you just need the image address, and you just turn it into what they call a map. Like, it's considered a map, but it's not really.
It
map,
utilizes
yeah.
the map function of Minecraft and essentially turns it into a.
I wish you could
Yeah.
train students to do this. I would pay you myself. This is beautiful.
But yeah, this is how they're gonna see this.
Mhm.
And then there's gonna be numbers in the photos. So this is 1, 2.
And Josh, did you want to read
4.
out that,
Yeah.
or Mindy? Yep.
Yeah, I just wanted to leave this open just because of course I feel like it'd be kind of
Yeah.
awkward to switch. copy
Yeah,
switch,
yeah,
so-
no, totally.
Oh,
Okay.
so this is just like, this explains the question, but since I'm already screen sharing it,
Yeah.
it's, yeah. So you're given like these numbers
Mhm.
and you have to find the limit. So as like, you have to find the limit as the graph approaches X. So because you can see on the graph it's 4, you'd click on the 4 here.
Can I see the graph again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, as it approaches 4. Okay,
Oh,
wonderful.
sure. Should I show it like,
Try-
and then just have both of the screens next to it?
That's okay. I can see your screen in front of me, Mindy.
Oh,
So
okay.
you just have to worry about maneuvering your screen.
Okay, okay.
I can see it's open on my computer. Beautiful. Okay, so
and
what
you know
happens?
you click the correct answer because
Yeah.
it shows on the text that something happens.
Mhm.
I think my sound
It
is
says you
muted.
hear the noise of a gate clicking.
Yes. Okay, and then as you go out, you'll notice that the gate from the beginning is going down.
Oh, beautiful kids. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so you can keep going down this corridor,
is
but you're gonna see another gate.
Now, quick question. How do if I wanted the 7 and 8s or the 12s even to do this, is there a link that stays open or? Mhm.
There's the server IP address itself that players can connect to, but we've also included the save files of the world, so you can just load the save file.
Wow, so I just kind of download it?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so you'll see there's a sign there that you can't go through, but it says press the button below, but you're unable to access the button. So players will turn back here,
Mhm.
but they can explore a bit by themselves. This is
Yes,
just like a really,
please explore.
yeah, this is just like a pretty quick walkthrough of it.
I'm sending this to the principal, by the way, so this is just phenomenal. Yeah.
So there's more clues here. It's just like this book here is just like a general reference and guide.
Mhm.
We don't like players don't need to take the book, but there's more information here.
Are there any science clues hidden?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
This room is a quest between grade 12 physics and grade 12. So this is like a cubicle office for the robots. There's nothing important here, but
I feel like this should be a physics and a calculus exam right now. I can, you know what? This video is I'm gonna send it to Miss Malloy and see if she wants to do that.
hi miss, if you're watching this.
She will be.
Ooh. Oh, yes, so the room is restricted right now here,
Mhm.
and you can tell by the gates. So you can head into the conference room here, and you'll notice something.
Details, Joshua, Mandy, Isaac, Veda. Like, did you all work on these details?
We worked on we made the paintings ourselves, like we edited them ourselves. but yeah.
No way. What did these little alien pictures represent?
Oh, okay, yes, that is part of the riddle. So there's a function you can see here.
Yeah.
And then you can access the book here. And it just says, I wonder, am I happy or sad at negative 0.2? So you don't have to take this book,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, remember that when a graph is concave up, the graph, oh, so that's your hint.
Yes,
Yeah.
so that's one of our hints that we're using.
Beautiful.
So we'll have to use the second derivative test as shown in our
Mhm,
slides.
mhm.
And then we plug in the value of negative 0.2 to check whether it's positive or negative at that specific point.
I'm seriously considering making this a unit in calculus right now.
Yeah.
And I'm serious. I think you should all consider coming back in your grade 12 year and doing a workshop on how you created this or just a presentation. This is so impressive. Okay, keep going. Like I'm already at 100% and we're only
Alright.
on the first few
Cool.
minutes.
Okay. Well, so once we find that the value is positive at that specific point using the second derivative test,
Ms.
There's a
Malloy,
happy
what you
and
can't
sad
see right now is the solution in their deck file, which is magnificent, but okay.
It'll be submitted to you, so.
yeah, it's in
Yes,
a drive.
oh, yes, yes. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, so since it's concave up, it's
Oh,
happy.
And what happens when we click it?
Okay. So you know you've gotten the answer right when something plays in the log. So then we go back out and we'll notice that the gates are gone.
Beyond, I love this. Oh, we're in a dark room.
Yes, and then we'll head down the corridor here.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of scary. Awesome. Is that door open or locked?
You have to open it using the button.
Oh.
So these are the back rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice that there are some paintings and some key words next to them. So you'll see this painting and you'll notice the caption, harness the power of our strength.
Okay.
And then this is the quotient table.
Okay, someone tell me what is the picture on that represent the picture of that harness the power? Who is that?
Those are just like robotic, like propaganda posters that
Oh,
we consider.
okay, okay.
So I believe there's 4 paintings in total in this room,
Mhm.
but you'll notice that a function is hidden.
I
in
see
each
a
of them.
rational function.
Yes.
What do we do with that rational function?
I will get to that in 1 second. I just wanted to show the painting first.
You know what, kids, you're inspiring me because imagine this, we invite, pick a high school, pick a rival high school.
Lieberman.
Lieberman, okay. We ask Lieberman out of their grade 12s to form a team of 5, right? We pick a team of 5 from our grade 12s and they compete with each other using your escape room.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
Right?
Interesting.
Right? We challenge them.
Mhm.
Okay, keep going.
You'll notice that there's a function here as well,
Mhm,
and it's titled Chained to Humanity.
mhm,
And then the final function here is the product of our labor,
mhm,
and there's a function here.
mhm. I
So-
appreciate that it's not just quadratic. You have some difficulty in there.
So if you'll notice here, go back to the front. So there's a declaration of robotic independence here.
With like a strained robotic language as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's like the speech in that they showed in Red Admiral. So should I read it out or
Yes,
no? It's
please,
like,
Mandy.
Okay. So this is by the leader of the robots. So he says, "Heed my words, fellow robotic comrades. We must first differentiate ourselves and determine our order of attack." So the special text here,
Yeah.
first differentiates indicates that we have to do the first difference.
Mhm,
And then we have to, they underlined order because in the next ones, there's some special keywords that kind of line with some differentiation
Right.
rules.
mhm, mhm,
So we must gather the product of our labor,
mhm.
and then we
Your
will
hints
begin a
are
grand
so
chain.
detailed in your file.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is like, if students get stuck on this specific room, they'll read out this one.
Mhm,
But it basically says that in the text, there's some highlighted words that are
Mhm.
the same as the painting captions.
mhm.
And then you'll differentiate each of the functions hidden in the paintings.
Okay.
And then you'll add them together, but their order is based on the appearance that they appear in the text.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you know how to add them because it says add in green text.
Mhm,
And then it underlines in red maximum victory.
mhm.
So we'll actually be using Desmos for this specific room, just this one, because it's
Mhm.
just a lot of work.
Mhm, mhm,
So you basically find the local maxima on
Mhm.
Desmos and then you'll plug it in.
mhm.
Uh, so here there's,
Which one's-
oh, you can show the solution, yeah.
Yeah,
So
beautiful.
this is just the rough work for each of the
Wonderful,
functions.
wonderful.
And then, back on Minecraft, you'll see some paper.
How do we get to Minecraft?
Oh, just switch tabs. So, you'll go here and you can rename things on Minecraft.
Okay,
So you'll name the specific. So once you combine it, you'll get this number on
Yeah.
your Desmos.
yeah,
So you would type in this, so you
Mhm.
exclude all the brackets, commas, and periods as it
Okay.
says on the sign.
okay.
So you'll type in 110417 85.
And that's your X and Y coordinate of your
Yes.
maximum point. Wonderful.
So once you have that down, it says enter code here. So you would enter your code right here.
Mhm.
Oh, oops. Um, Oh, yes, you would enter it here. So you know you got it right because the trapdoor opens and the title plays.
Wow.
So you just jump in here and you're in the sewage system.
I wish that I had a prize for best escape room.
I'm just gonna float because it's easier and quicker, but
How long did it take you to make this world in Minecraft?
we used a template that was available online and we just
Mhm.
changed it with some code and
Okay.
some of the redstone input. So it's like automated now.
Who else is going into computer engineering here? I know Joshua's going to business. Isaac, what are you going into?
It's architecture.
Architecture, not just architecture. That's a beautiful thing to go into. Suveda,
Chemical engineering.
amazing, amazing. And you're going into your business program or commerce?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Keep going.
So you open the door here with this lever. Oh. You'll notice that there's a gate here.
Yeah.
If you allow students to explore, they'll go back here. And you'll notice you're actually on the other side of the gate you were just on.
Wow.
So you can just press here for an easier shortcut and it's gone.
Amazing. Now, can you show me any physics clue? Because,
Yes,
Mhm.
this is like more the physics room.
oh, okay.
Oh, there are physics clues here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some physics here, but you'll have to solve a calculus binary code first.
Oh, show me that.
So here's, you'll enter this room and there's this strange table here.
Mhm.
These are just some rules, but you don't have
Because
any functions here.
binary, you have to always associate to something, right? You put your zeros and ones are attached to some sort of meaning. I know some students have attached it to power, 2 to the power. So you've attached it to even, odd, okay, great.
Yeah.
And then where do they actually find the code? So this is kind of the legend for the code, right?
Yes. Upstairs, you'll find there's some sort of control room.
Mhm.
So, if students explore some of the buttons, they'll notice that it actually plays some things.
Humans are incapable of efficient math. Thus we will block access to the missile room.
If you're not done reading, it's still here.
You're still running for 1, 2.
So it says something about differentiation,
Okay.
but you can just continue to play with some of the buttons. Not all of them work, so students will have to find out which ones work themselves.
Some are just blood splatter.
Yes. So some of them give you hints, like this
Mhm.
one and this one. Oh, yeah, sure.
Do not include the exponents in any of the ciphers. Each binary cipher is to be combined side by side. To find the specific order to put it together, look at the names of the boxes that the functions are found in. Okay.
Okay. And you'll notice these are called shelter boxes, and you'll notice that there's a title on each of them. So this
Mhm.
one says 1,
Yeah.
and then it spells out a function with each paper piece that's in the chest.
Oh, beautiful.
And you'll notice this one is 4,
Mhm.
GX, yeah. And then there's 4 in total. Yeah.
And you have to differentiate each equation.
Yes, and based on the hint that we just put,
Mhm.
you'd have to order the, you take the, you differentiate each of them and then you translate them each into binary code.
Mhm.
But the way you order them is based on the numbers of each chest. So number 1 would go first, number 2, then 3, then 4.
And how do I know which chest is number 1, number 2?
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see on the screen, but it says number 2 at the
Mhm.
very top. So
Mhm.
this would go second. And then this 3 means it would go third.
Oh, and so there are how many chests in the room?
There are 6, but only 4 of them have a function inside.
Beautiful.
The other ones are empty. I'll just show here. Yeah, this one's empty, and it says
Oh.
cabinet, so it doesn't have a number on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So then you'd translate that into binary, and then you'd find the final input here based on the order.
Okay, so input 0, 0, you're translating into binary based on that legend that you
Yes,
had.
based on the
um,
leading coefficients.
Ah,
Each
leading.
input of like with the resulting input.
Oh,
is
because it's
down.
an even number, odd number. One
Mhm.
would be odd. So how come it's 0, 0, 0?
Oh, no, in the legend it was.
Oh, okay, there's more of a description.
Yeah,
for
if
a
the leading
con-
coefficient is a 1, I made it as 0.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
if it's a 1, it's a 0. If it's even, it's also a 0.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
And for the constant numbers, is there something, because the last one would be a constant number, right? Oh, I guess you
you treat that as-
translate
yeah.
leading coefficient. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So for the sake of making the presentation go faster,
Yeah.
I have an answer key of each of the codes that we enter in. So this would be you'd use the same way
Mhm.
with the Desmos graph we just did with the anvil, but you could just enter it here and then drop it in here.
Beautiful. Okay, before we move on to the next room, can you just show me what you're most proud of then in this? Because this is just phenomenal. A clue you're most proud of, a concept, because we're going to end off the grade 12 room, even though I'm sure there's more to see.
Which one?
You can show me on the slide deck too.
Oh, I could show you one physics clue and the final clue. I think the
Okay.
final clue was a lot of work.
Which one?
Yes, show me.
Oh, no, I'll go back to the color one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is you can see that there's some large display here. I'll just say
Mm,
so the corresponding
It's like a
clue
mantle to physics.
Yeah.
An altar.
dedicated to Miss Malloy.
Miss Malloy, we will have to incorporate Minecraft. This is now going to convince me to convince her to incorporate Minecraft with me.
Yes.
I wonder if there's a
education.
workshop. I know I've been playing the educational Minecraft because I tutor elementary school
Oh.
students. So we do that all the time, but this is just so much cooler. And I kind of wish I want to take the grade 12 somewhere on a trip where they can learn and play a bit of Minecraft.
I learned it online, so I'm
I
not
know,
sure.
but it would be so cool if someone was
Yeah.
leading it, right? A great business idea, wink, wink, for you
I
kids
think
in the
there are
future.
some based on coding, but not like learning Minecraft
I think
specifically. Yeah.
this is a great business idea.
Oh.
Any, yeah, on the side, business on the side. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, so this is the corresponding hint for this tells
Mhm.
students to treat this as a car on a banked curve, and it uses the same forces as one.
And this will have resultants and vectors or just force vectors?
I think there's vectors based because some of the forces here, like the normal force,
Mm-hmm,
is on an angle, so you'd have to find the x component of each of them.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I'll just show, this is one of the ones I like, the puzzles I like. So okay. So it says, I see a spectrum of light of different colors, yet some come first while others are secondary. So it says, I wonder which ones come before me or second. So you pick the secondary colors
Mm-hmm.
on these, so it would be purple, green, green, orange, and magenta. But if you notice, some of the, I'm just proud of this because it took like coding. So if you pick the incorrect ones, this doesn't activate. You have to pick all of the correct ones for it to activate.
Okay,
So
okay.
there.
Puzzle complete. Noise comes from the boiler room. And would there also actually be a noise?
You'd hear the sound, the
Oh.
sound of the block breaking. So
Oh,
it takes 2 puzzles to open this room. So one is
Okay.
done because you can tell half of the door is gone.
yeah.
And I'll show the final puzzle.
Which one?
Down a
It's a puzzle.
long hallway.
Oh, yes.
So when you're done,
Mhm.
all the puzzles, this should be open. This is the final area, but I'll
Mhm.
just skip through this. So this is the final puzzle.
Final robotic shutdown code.
If you've read some of the text that's hidden throughout the map, it'll say something about the locked premises being the final shutdown. So this is what they're talking about.
Okay, before we preview this, because I know Mandy, you did robotics with Mr. Emmer, right? And was anyone else on the robotics team
Uh,
here?
Sadly not.
Okay, but this is a great homage to that, Mandy. Tell me, how do we do this puzzle?
So you'll notice that these rooms are titled different things, like down room,
Mm-hmm,
and then this is also down. This is across room.
mm-hmm,
So you notice there's hints hidden in each of them.
mm-hmm.
So there's a hidden barrel here, and you'll
Mm.
notice it has a hint inside.
Oh,
So this is one of the hints.
object that absorbs all radiation close to it, sometimes written as 2 words.
This is a physics hint. It's a
Mhm.
black body. Oh, this entire crossword is a crossword.
Okay,
But
and
you'd notice that each of the hints that's hidden in each of the rooms would correspond to a cross or down based on the room number. I mean the room name. So this is down. So all the hints found in here is down,
yeah,
and then this is down as well, and then a cross is down here.
wow.
And then when you're done, you'll show the completed crossword. Yeah.
Oh,
So the
this?
completed, yeah. So no, the completed
oh,
crossword.
okay. Oh,
Well, how do we
sorry.
actually complete it in the game?
Okay, here. This is the final code to finish
Okay.
the game.
Okay.
So you'll notice that these shapes are actually
Oh,
the
so you
crossword
do the
themselves. Yeah.
crossword yourself and then you take the shapes and put
Yeah.
the corresponding letters in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Mhm.
spells out end, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah.
so clever.
So then you'd enter E for the red circle.
Yeah.
You know you've
Yes,
gotten it
that's
right
right.
because it plays that text again.
Mhm.
And then here's, yeah, and then this one's done. And then D. There we go. So you'll notice the gate is done. And
Bravo.
then you're done.
Wow. Amazing. That was so much fun, kids. That was so much. Who knew a calculus end of the year project could be so much fun to mark? Okay, that's 100% on the grade 12 room. Thank you. That was such a great
Uh,